I'd like to call the Gurnee Village Board regular meeting of May 3rd, 2021 to order. Roll call, please, Donna.
Garner,
Here.
O'Brien,
Present.
Thomas,
Present.
Hood,
Here.
Thorstensen,
Here.
Ross,
Here.
all present.
All right, we have some special guests that are going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance tonight. So please stand.
Can I take my mask off? Okay.
All right, guys ready?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, very impressive.
It's nice to have a neighbor again. Nothing against Cheryl.
All right. That probably didn't need an explanation, but those are my grandchildren. They came up from Florida to be here tonight. All right. First up is transition business. Item number 1, approval of the minutes from the April 19th, 2021, and April 26th, 2021 Village Board meetings. Do I have a motion to approve?
So move. Second.
Motion by trustee Garner, second by trustee O'Brien. Roll call, please.
Garner,
Aye.
O'Brien,
Aye.
Thomas,
Aye.
Hood,
Yes.
Thorstensen,
Yes.
Ross,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carries. Item number 2, approval of payroll for period ending April 23rd, 2021, in the amount of $828,064.31. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Motion by trustee Ross, second by trustee Balmas. Roll call, please.
Garner,
Aye.
O'Brien,
Aye.
Thomas,
Aye.
Hood,
Yes.
Thorstensen,
Yes.
Ross,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carries. Item number 3, approval of bills for the period ending May 3rd, 2021, in the amount of $332,420.18. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Thorstensen, second by trustee Garner. Roll call, please.
Garner,
Aye.
O'Brien,
Aye.
Thomas,
Aye.
Hood,
Yes.
Thorstensen,
Yes.
Ross,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carries. You sure we don't have anything else?
That's, nope. You're up.
I kind of want to stay a little longer.
You're up. You can stay for the whole meeting.
Yeah, but I like sitting up here. Oh. This is hard. Overwhelming. We were just at Gurnee Mills for a beautiful event. I cannot thank staff enough for all the time and effort that was put in to planning something so special that myself and my family will remember for forever. You really just don't understand, because to me, I just always did it. I never really thought about it. And then when you hear all of this and see it, you're like, God, wow, damn, we did good. Dang. I probably should be tired. But I have some short remarks that I'd like to make to the community. So here goes. Every day for the last 16 years, I woke up with a ton of gratefulness and thankfulness to have been given the privilege and trust to lead Gurnee, the community of opportunity. Under my tenure, we have been able to impact so many lives through strategic planning, financial forecasting, providing public safety, emergency services, daily attention to our water and sewer systems, roads, sidewalks, streets, street signs, every single building in town, both upcoming and existing, and investing in our infrastructure, neighborhoods, and business community. I thrived on the constant challenges, and as a team, we rose and exceeded expectations on our common goals and purpose. So many wonderful memories from the last 2 decades, and I don't tend to look back often. I'm more of a what's next person. And I really could talk all night about the highs and lows, the funny and sad stories, and the many accomplishments. Underlying all of it is just an immense sense of pride and gratitude. I've imagined this day for the last couple of months in my head, and I did that so I could get all the tears out, so I could make it through public appearances without tearing up. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that at this point in the evening, so bear with me, too. Thank you really seems inadequate. There are thousands of people who crossed my path these last 24 years who deserve thanks. There is no I in team, and it is the people along the journey I need to thank tonight who contributed to my success. First, to my family, I have been surrounded by the most amazing support system in my husband, Jerry, my children, Justina, Talene, and Jared, son-in-law, Adam, almost daughter-in-law, Casey, extended family, and my tribe of close friends, Gloria, Susie, Sandra, and Karen. Collectively, you all recognize the seriousness of the role and the demands and are included in the recognition I received tonight. Thank you, and I love you. I really do. There are quite a few people not here tonight that meant an awful lot to me and were proud of my leadership. Dick Welton, who believed in me and took Gurnee from a small town to a regional destination. All I had to do was take good care of it for him. Bob and Georgianne Depke both encouraged me to find my voice and use it. Thank you to the village faith community. Our faith leaders were always there for me when I needed grace, courage, or strength. I was blessed to be in their prayers, and we are blessed as a community to have their faith bringing us God's word and comfort. Thank you to the many wonderful county, state, and federal elected leaders, both past and present, I've had the pleasure to work with. We are all interconnected, even though we each have our own lane of responsibility and oversight. With so many issues and needs that transcend the village boundaries, I greatly appreciated the partnership, collaboration, and help I always received to improve things in Gurnee. Thank you to my peers at the Township, our 3 school districts, the library, and the Park District. We celebrated each other's successes and were empathetic when one of us landed on the front page. A big thank you to the Gurnee business community. You supported me in so many ways, and together we worked to make sure that we all were successful. I'm thankful for the time I got to spend with all my beautiful Gurnee queens these many years. Each of you brought joy and sparkle and did so much good work for the community and represented the village well. I'm thankful for Visit Lake County under Maureen Reedy's leadership and the Village of Gurnee Chamber. The Tourism Bureau always just promoted the village so wonderfully, not just in the region, but across the state. Village of Gurnee Chamber always nurtured and helped our small businesses. Both those organizations have done a lot to help Gurnee be on the map. Behind the scenes with little to no recognition are the community volunteers who are appointed and serve on various boards for the village. Thank you to all the members, past and present, on the Civil Service Commission, Planning and Zoning Commission, and the Police and Fire Pension Boards, unsung and unpaid residents who give up many hours to ensure quality hires, quality development, and protection of pension funds. Thank you to my especially important partners and who without nothing would get done, the trustees I have served with, past and present. You each have a special gift and an area of expertise that collectively has helped us to achieve tremendous progress together to make Gurnee the best place to live, work, and play. Thank you to 220-plus employees and department heads, past and present. All the kind remarks and accolades the last few weeks and tonight reflects the success of all of my team. Your hard work and dedication to the village constantly inspired me. Thank you for the trust you placed in me. I could not have managed all the legalities and regulations without my village attorney, Brian Winter, side by side all these years, and thank you. I also appreciate the hard work of our village prosecutor, Louis Albaran. A special thank you To Miss Donna, thankful that I found you. I could not have been mayor without her. I am not sure how I will manage my life without her. Thank you is truly inadequate for the two key individuals who took my vision and ideas and made them happen. Jim Hayner, village administrator for almost 3 decades and my first 7 as mayor. He showed me the ropes and gave me courage and knowledge that has served me well right to the end of my tenure. And Pat Mutz, village administrator for the last 9 years, and who will manage the village, I hope, for the next 2 decades. We were an incredible team together. It's uncanny how much alike we are in many ways, and we balance each other beautifully on village matters. I never felt alone or that the burden was all mine. I am so proud of you, and I'm going to miss you terribly. Finally, the biggest thank you goes to our residents. I am humbled by your support all these years, your faith in giving me the honor to serve as mayor. I am eternally grateful for your trust in my ability to meet your expectations of exceptional public services, resolve your issues, and deliver the amenities and businesses to improve your quality of life. Thank you for being the reason I always wanted to do more. Gurnee is just simply a wonderful and beautiful place to live, raise a family, or work. My heart swells with pride every time I drive around the village. Mayor-elect Hood, for like just 3 more minutes here.
I've waited this long, I can wait a little longer.
It's your turn now to take care of it, keep it safe, and lead it. The reins are yours. For me, I'm going to end with a quote from Dr. Seuss. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Thank you.
All right, next up on the agenda, we have administration of oath of office for newly elected officials by Chief Judge Diane E. Winter.
Andrew Harris. If you'd raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Andrew Harris,
I, Andrew Harris,
having been elected to the office of clerk
having been elected to the office of clerk
in the village of Gurnee
in the village of Gurnee
in the county of Lake,
in the county of Lake,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of clerk
the duties of the office of clerk
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. And now we'll have the 3 trustees. Jean Bomas, Karen Thorntonson, raise your right hands. Repeat. I state your name. Having been duly elected to the office of trustee in the village of Gurnee in the county of Lake, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of trustee according to the best of my ability. Congratulations. All right, Mr. Hood, your time has come. I, Thomas B. Hood, having been duly elected to the office of village president in the village of Gurnee in the county of Lake, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of village president according to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I think Christy said all the thank yous. I think the thank yous are out of the room. But I could say thank you to Christy. I said it for some of you that weren't at Gurnee Mills, Christy gave me the opportunity to stand here tonight. She stood by my side. She taught me things that I didn't know. She gave me opportunities that I would have had to learn the hard way. But I get to watch her learn it the hard way. So I so appreciate her. I appreciate her family. I know that the sacrifices that you've given for Christy, hopefully my family won't have to experience the same ones. But nonetheless, she's really sacrificed, and I appreciate that. Tonight, I think just from my perspective, really why I stand here also is that the village board has really supported me, that in my campaign, each person took precincts and went out and talked about me and asked people to vote for me. And it's really an honor to be able to be part of the board, and I mean that, be part of the board as the mayor, because we all work together. And to be a part of a board over the last 8 years that have worked together, that have honored each other, that even though we'd have differences, that we'd work those through. A lot of times the public wouldn't see those things, but we have our differences of opinions, and we'd have our discussions individually, or individually with Christy, and then ultimately we would come out and it was a unified board. So I really appreciate that pattern, and I look forward to having that continue in the next 4 years. And especially I also just appreciate my family in supporting me in this. It was truly a group effort. My wife Pam is a campaign manager for me. And there were, yes. What's that? I'll have her come out so I can introduce Pam. Come on. This is, so then I'll get to cry through this, right? This is my bride of 39 years, and we've been through a lot together, and just raising our boys, and here in the village of Gurnee. And as many of you know, that I grew up in Gurnee, and my mom grew up in Gurnee, so it's just a long history of really enjoying a place that's given us so much. And I think the least of that we can do, you always hear that word, give back. It's truly a joy to be able to serve the people of Gurnee in that role. Thanks. And finally, I think for staff, over the last 8 years, I've got the opportunity to get to know staff well. And frankly, from the board and the mayor's perspective, it's the staff on the day-to-day basis are the ones that serve the community so well. We get to provide some direction, but everybody from Pat Mutes on through are dedicated. As you work with them day by day, you get to find out what they're really like, and they really care. They care about people in the village of Gurnee. They care about their jobs. Sometimes people think, oh, government employees. It's like, well, this group of people here in the village are just awesome. I can't think of another word for them, and it'll be an honor to work with them as the mayor. But truthfully, when all is said and done, they're the ones that put it into place in the village of Gurnee. So thank you very much for staff and all the work that they do. So now, if we could I could invite Pastor Chris Stevens and Gary Miller up. I'd ask them to bless me. What a great idea that is, right? And to bless the rest of the village and the board. And I'd say that number one, that all those thank yous at the end of the day, that I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for God. That God made me, God made all the rest of you, God made this possible, and I first and foremost lean on Him. So this is it's a token of that. It's a prayer that's important to me, but at the end of my days, as I walk through life, this is where my entire being rests. This is it. And whether I say it or not, that hopefully my actions and words will reflect that. So, thanks.
So Andrew, Jean, Karen, Kevin, and Tom, receive this blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Just as He has blessed you in your various leadership roles up to this point and has kept you strong and safe, may you now be a blessing to the people of Gurnee who have been entrusted to your care, and may you keep them strong and safe. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you so that you can continue to serve in these new roles as you have in the past, with honor and integrity and compassion, a reflection of God's character shining through you, but also so you can hold others accountable to that same high standard. And may the Lord be gracious unto you, so that in turn you will respond to the people of this great community with the grace and forgiveness and patience that has been shown to you, seeing every citizen as precious and as having something of value to contribute to the community.
Also, may the Lord turn His face towards you, giving you all the wisdom and knowledge and insight necessary for your leadership roles, equipping you for every new challenge you face and granting you favor in every task set before you. And may the Lord give you His peace, a peace that passes all understanding, even in the most stressful situations, and a peace that actually brings a sense of confidence and calm to others. May that peace create a culture of peace in this community. May the Lord bless you in all of these ways, so that by leading you with honor, integrity, compassion, grace, wisdom, and peace, our community can not only feel safe and protected under your care, but will also continue to thrive, and will continue to be a community that is a model for others in how to listen to one another, how to work together, and how to be for one another. Amen.
As some might know, Pastor Chris and Gary, Pastor Chris is the chaplain for the police department, and Gary is the chaplain for the fire department. That's why I asked them here. Also, for Judge Winter, she's kind of my boss. You know, she's the chief judge of Lake County, and I would just say bless her for all of the things you've gone through with COVID. I don't know how she's pulled off Zoom court, but nonetheless, we've made it through. So thank you again for coming out tonight. So thanks. We'll continue on with the meeting. There's still some more business to do. I don't know, Craig.
Are these the signed ones?
Don't let Christy see that. All right, Clerk Harris, we're going to take the roll call for the newly seated board, please.
Ross.
Here.
Garner. Here. O'Brien.
Present.
Thomas.
Present.
Thorstensen.
Here.
Woodside.
Here.
6 present.
Thank you. The next on the agenda is the approval of Resolution 2021-07,
07.
honoring Christina M. Kovarik.
You can read it and then do the motion.
So this is a resolution honoring Christie, and whereas the Village of Gurnee wishes to recognize one of its most dedicated and distinguished citizens, Christina M. Kovarik, whereas Christina M. Kovarik, a longtime resident of the Village of Gurnee, has contributed to the growth and continued success of the community through her committed endeavors as a citizen, appointed and elected official, and whereas Christina M. Kovarik has served the Village of Gurnee in numerous capacities for many years, including her service on the Plan Commission from 1997 to 1999, a village trustee from 1999 to 2005, and as mayor from 2005 to 2021. Working with the village board and an administrative team to build the highest level of village services. And whereas Christina M. Kovarik has promoted and enhanced successful regional partnerships, including but not limited to her roles and involvement in the Central Lake County Joint Water Agency, Lake County Stormwater Management Agency, and Lake County Affordable Housing Commission, and the Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus. And whereas her leadership has been instrumental in solidifying intergovernmental cooperation among local agencies, including the Gurnee Park District, School Districts 50, 56, and 121, Warren Newport Library, Warren Township, and Warren Waukegan Fire Protection District, as well as the state of Illinois and the county of Lake. And whereas Christina M. Kovarik has made great strides over the past 16 years improving public safety and infrastructures, including the Gurnee Police Department's early implementation of body-worn cameras, one of the first in Lake County to do so, rehabilitating the Gurnee Mills Police Substation and placing a 4th advanced life support ambulance into service. She spearheaded significant capital investments, including formalized water tower and reservoir maintenance programs, construction of the Knowles Water Road water tower, and associated pressure zone, addition of a 3rd fire station, and reconstructing and resurfacing miles of roadway in the village. I'm tired of already reading this. This is something amazing. Whereas Christina M. Kovarik has enabled the village to continue to operate without a property tax by attracting and retaining significant revenue generators and resident favorites like Great Wolf Lodge, Six Flags, Hurricane Harbor, Dick's Sporting Goods, Macy's, Portillo's, which he's best known for, Benny's Beverage Depot, and coming soon, Cooper's Hawk Winery and Restaurant. Whereas Christina M. Kovarik has championed the importance of preparing for the future through developing formal action plans and policies which include the strategic plan, Blue Ribbon Commission, pedestrian mobility plan, fiscal contingency plan, multi-year financial forecast, and multi-year capital plan. In addition, significant revisions and updates to the Gurnee zoning ordinance and comprehensive land use plan occurred during her tenure. Whereas Christina M. Kovarik encouraged youth leadership and involvement in the community through Gurnee Community Pageant, Boy and Girl Scouts of America. Leaders are readers and clubs and organizations within the public school districts. Whereas Christina M. Kavarik has forever honored the history of the village of Gurnee and the legacy of one of its great leaders by spearheading the creation of the Richard A. Welton Village Plaza. Whereas Christina M. Kavarik has accomplished all of this on top of her successful career in the financial sector and has balanced all these responsibilities with being a dedicated spouse, a nurturing mother, and is known to some as the world's best grandma. How's that, guys? Is that all right? Her dedication to the residents of Gurnee and her tireless efforts serves as inspiration to us all. We're proud to call her our friend. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and the village board for the village of Gurnee, on behalf of all of its citizens, do hereby express their sincere appreciation and thanks to Christina M. Kavarik for her distinguished service to this community, and highly commend her for the manner in which she has carried out the ideals of citizenship and the duties and responsibilities of office. Be it further resolved that the mayor and village board extend Christina M. Kavarik best wishes for continued success in the future, and that a copy of this resolution be presented to her on May 3rd, 2021. So, we'll start with, is there a motion to approve?
All of us.
All of us, right? I don't think Andy would appreciate that. So, motion by trustee Thorstensen, second by trustee Ross, and we're going to take roll call vote.
You want to do a roll call? Ross.
Aye.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Woodside.
Aye.
6 aye.
Thank you. And Andy, do you want to present the plaque to her? Yes. So we have a short consent agenda tonight, so is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Trustee Garner, motion by trustee Garner,
Second.
second by trustee O'Brien. Thanks. And I will just read that into the record, if that's all right, Pat? Oh, roll call. Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Ross.
Aye.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Woodside.
Aye.
6 aye.
Motion carries. So the consent agenda for tonight, approval of authorizing fire chief to issue a fireworks permit for a Warren Township High School event. Is there a motion to approve? So moved.
Second.
Trustee Balmas, motion. Trustee Garner, second. Roll call, please.
Ross. Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Woodside.
Aye.
6 aye.
Motion carries. On to petitions and communications, we have 3 proclamations tonight, and I am going to summarize each one, starting with the approval of the proclamation designated May 2021 as Building Safety Month in the Village of Gurnee. So 3 proclamations uniquely are something that lets me talk a little bit about the Village of Gurnee, but this month is about building safety, and Mr. Ziegler, there he is back there, all 6, 7 of him, right, David? And then he's the head of the community development, and that is our, for the village, really keeps track of what safe building is like in Gurnee. That some of the developers might not like the way we go about how safe we are, but at the end of the day, life and safety is really important. So to have Building Safety Month for May of 2021 makes complete sense for us in the village of Gurnee. So is there a motion for that proclamation?
So moved.
Motion for trustee Balmas, second by trustee O'Brien. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And the next proclamation is National Police Week. And this also gives me an opportunity to say that our police department in the Gurnee, Village of Gurnee, is second to none. there isn't, not knowing all the police departments, I can't say they're the best, but I'd say they're the best. And I so appreciate them. I appreciate what they've been through over the last months. And I know that I can talk for the entire village board to say that we have your backs and that we intend to, at all times, support you and back you because we know what you do for this village. And sometimes it might be thankless in other places, but we want to give you a big thank you tonight. So that's National Police Week. In recognition of that, is there a motion?
So moved.
We're going to give that motion to Trustee Woodside, that's right. And it's only appropriate. Right? And second, Trustee Ross. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. This last one is National Public Works Week. Again, I get most of them. I don't get the fire department tonight, but I get most of the departments. So National Public Works Week, again, where we drive, the water we receive, the sewer that leaves our house is thanks to them. Is that the hard work they do that we don't realize it. I'm thankful for the hard work they do. Heather Galan is the head of Public Works and does a great job. So again, for the city, village of Gurnee, this is a thing that we can all be thankful for. So is there a motion to?
So moved.
Motion, this is normal, right? Trustee Balmas is always quick at the draw. And second, Trustee Thorstensen. And all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Right. And is there any reports or old business?
Not tonight.
And new business for tonight, approval of ordinance 2021,
31?
approving the appointment of the director and alternate director as representatives to the Central Lake County Joint Action Water Agency. Pat.
Yes, so the Village of Gurnee receives its water through CLC Jawa. As a member, we have a director and alternate director that sit on the board. These positions are 2-year terms. They expired April 30th. The director is typically the mayor of the community. The alternate director is a trustee. With new Mayor Hood, it'd be appropriate to appoint him as the director of the meeting. Trustee Balmas has served as our alternative director for the past 15 years, so she's got a firm grasp on the agency and its operations, and is willing to continue on in that role. I also sit on the executive board, but this is the full board meetings with all the communities and other mayors at them. So it would be appropriate tonight, if the board is in concurrence, to approve the appointment of Mayor Hood as the director and Trustee Balmas as alternate director for the Village of Gurnee.
So is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Garner motion, Trustee Ross second. Roll call vote, please.
Ross.
Aye.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Woodside.
Aye.
6 aye.
The final item on the new business is the approval of ordinance 2021,
32?
amending the intergovernmental agreement establishing the Solid Waste Agency of Lake County, Illinois.
Sure. So we are also a member of SWACO, the Solid Waste Agency of Lake County. They have an executive board and a full board. I sit on the executive board as the village's appointee. Jack serves as my alternate, goes to the full board meetings. 44 members are in SWACO. They're not, all the communities aren't as big as Gurnee with as many staff members. So at their April 15th meeting, there was a request to amend the intergovernmental agreement for the agency to allow a immediate past mayor or village president to continue serving on the board if that community so desired. Specifically, it was called out for Riverwoods, so Riverwoods mayor did not rerun for election, has been a long time sitting member on the SWACO board, is interested in continuing on in that capacity with SWACO on behalf of his community. The mayor-elect is, and their board is supportive of that, so this amendment amends the intergovernmental agreement between SWACO, its 44-member agencies, to allow that opportunity for an immediate past mayor or village president to sit on the board, subject to the approval of that community. So it would have to be approved by the community, then would go in front of the SWACO board. So no impact on Gurnee.
So is there a motion?
Motion approved. Second.
Motion, Trustee Balmas, second, Trustee Thorstensen. Roll call, please.
Ross.
Aye.
Garner.
Aye.
O'Brien.
Aye.
Balmas.
Aye.
Thorstensen.
Yes.
Woodside.
Aye.
6 aye.
Motion carries. So final point is we have public comment at the end. Is anybody that would like to make a public comment may step up to the mic that's in the center of the room. You're going to fix Where's it up? There we go. And if there's none, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Second.
Trustee Balmas and Trustee Garner. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.